Good evening. Today we are celebrating the end of the major work to address a significant threat to our urban forest, the emerald ash borer. The emerald ash borer is a small beetle from Japan. It was first found in southeastern Michigan in 2002 and has since been responsible for the death of hundreds of millions of ash trees in North America. While the beetles only damage the leaves, the larvae do irreparable harm to the bark of the trees, preventing the tree from hydrating properly. EAB is devastating to ash trees, creating tunnels in the bark that inhibit the tree from collecting the hydration that it needs, which results in canopy loss and sucker growth. As the trees are dying, they will grow these extra leaves that are bright green and glossy in a last attempt to get the hydration the tree needs to survive. Once EAB was found to become a growing problem in the Midwest, the Carol Stream staff and village board collaborated on research and examination of options and possible outcomes with EAB. This early work helped the village board to make decisions to respond to the inevitable loss of trees. Given the presumption that Carol Stream would eventually have infected trees, the board analyzed whether treatment or removal and replacement were the best options. The data available at the time revealed that treating the potentially infected trees would become costly and provided no guarantee that the tree would be protected for its life. And in fact, treatment would have to continue on an annual basis until the borer was eradicated. The board had the foresight to see that treatment was unreliable and ultimately too expensive. Many resident trees that attempted to do treatment eventually succumbed to the pest. Removal and replacement of the trees required a costly and coordinated effort. The village considered a cost-sharing replacement program with the residents, but ultimately decided to cover the whole cost of removal and replacement. Long-term planning included setting aside a reserve in a special EAB account and entering into a unique growing agreement with the nursery to grow replacement trees specifically for the village of Carol Stream. Although EAB progressed much more quickly than anticipated, and we worked with the nursery to have them allow us to purchase already grown trees. This allowed us to remove a tree and quickly fill the void. This contract structure also provided another benefit. It allowed the St. Albans nursery to remain stable through the recession, a time when many nurseries went out of business. This relationship has helped us to continue purchasing trees at a rate well below the market value. The first confirmed cases of EAB in Carol Stream were along Klein Creek in November of 2007. The EAB fund reserved $2.25 million for removal and replacement of affected trees. Although we faced difficult financial hurdles through the recession, the board chose to remain steadfast and continue this important environmental stewardship. Nearly 3,000 ash trees were removed from parkways and public properties. Today, just 61 ash trees remain viable, and another 32 will be inspected this spring. Although nearly 40% of our tree stock was decimated, we have managed to plant over 3,000 trees, 2,400 of which were planted between spring of 2013 and fall of 2014. In addition, this coming fiscal year, we will be planting another 300 trees to fill the remaining gaps in our inventory. In addition to replanting the trees, the village worked to improve our urban forest. The village board approved tree purchases that encouraged diversity in our tree stock. When planting, diversity was fostered both on the individual street level and the village overall. In these pictures, you'll see two streets that were decimated by EAB, but have since been completely replanted with a variety of species. At this time, we have more than 20 genera of trees and more than 90 species within those genera. Diversity of species is important because it can protect our overall urban forest from a disease or a pest that targets a specific genus or species, like the ash borer or Dutch elm disease. By varying our tree stock strengths, we are creating a hardier urban forest. Due to careful purchasing and below budgeted contracts, this fund will be closed with approximately $800,000 of the initial reserve unspent. This village should be proud of the work that they have accomplished this past 10 years, handling a devastating pest with foresight and fiscal responsibility. While our work to protect our local ecology is never over, we have overcome a major battle, setting ourselves up for a bright future. So congratulations and great work, everyone. In addition, as many of you may have seen, this Earth Month, we have been doing a social media campaign highlighting the benefits of our urban forest, as well as some of the particular challenges. We will conclude this month with an Arbor Day tree planting, April 29th at 2 p.m. at Evergreen School. And we are very excited to continue fulfilling the board's goal of environmental stewardship. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Very nice presentation. Any questions?
Yeah, real quick, for the folks at home, can you tell them your name and your position?
Yes, my name is Tia Messino, and I'm a management analyst for the Public Works Department.
You work for us?
Yeah.
Nice. Just
Thank you
joking,
very
Joe.
much, by the way.
Thank you. Very nice job.